Yes.
Okay, just for host. Recruit. Okay, guys. So what is that in the book? What did you see? They're speaking
Quickly.
quietly.
Quatro.
Quiet.
Okay.
Bicho, eu tô travando.
Yes, you are freezing. I'm
Tá?
freezing. Okay. So guys, let's go to number 2 to see if you discover what it is.
2.
Achei que tem uma batida.
What is that, guys?
3.
Sorry.
Crazy
Era pra
driver.
responder o que ele tava fazendo?
Yes, you have to answer the action. Someone, and guys, pay attention.
They are driving?
They are driving. What is the one, guys? What is the... Sorry?
Crazy driver.
Crazily. They are driving fast. They are driving quickly. Okay? Next, number 3.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, sorry.
Guys, are they dancing?
Tá esbarrando.
Yes, but is this a dance?
Yes.
Bad
Okay,
dancing.
complete, guys. They're dancing.
They are dancing. Qual é essa?
Which one, dear? Sorry.
Parece uma lambada, um negócio assim, né?
They're dancing.
Chicago.
Yes. Let me just double check here, guys, what is the correct one, because there is I was also in doubt about what's the adverb they want. Is it 111A? Yes. Let me double check here, guys, what they want. They're dancing, and remember, guys, that an adverb comes with ly after. Yes. Are they dancing beautifully?
No.
No, they aren't. Okay.
No, they aren't.
Okay, let me see. What is the one that they want to say here? Because I was also in doubt. Incredibly, it's not. Okay. They're dancing badly, guys. We can use badly, okay? More.
Ah, badly?
Badly. Não sei não, viu? Era pra ser só gente comendo noisily, mas ficou meio estranho, né? Parecendo SMR. Guys, but pay attention, they are eating noisily. Repeat for me.
They are eating noisy.
Eating noisily.
Perfect.
They're eating noisily.
Guys, this week I had that class that we had in the past. Do you remember the driving class?
Yes.
Yes,
I see.
I see.
I saw.
I
I
saw.
saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ai, não foi almoçar também não, né?
Não, aí eu fui só tomar um cafezinho. Hey, I want to do our confraternization, okay? This year. Please, with alcohol this year, okay?
Please, please, please.
Hey.
I want to do our celebration, the end of the year celebration, yes.
Yes.
Let's drink Rivena. Cachaça?
Yay.
I know. Rivena loves cachaça.
5.
Okay, guys, what is the adverb that you
6.
would use?
They are singing. Goodly.
Goodly, no.
Goodly.
Well, there is, it doesn't exist goodly. Well,
Well. Well.
Well,
you're singing beautifully or she's singing well. 6. Okay? What is that?
Manaíra Shop.
Manaíra.
É, na época de Natal só toca essas músicas.
Yes, but guys, what's the instrument there the person is playing?
The piano.
Okay, what's happening with the piano?
Playing the piano.
Playing the piano loudly.
Loudly.
What is loudly?
Loudly, very high. Muito alto. Okay? Number 3, Dudu, can you read for me the listen and pronunciation, please?
Yes, teacher. Listen and pronunciation. Connected speech. Jackie Orton lives in San Jose in Costa Rica, where he teaches computer science at the high school.
Okay, at a high school. You can do a link, Dudu. At a high school.
High school.
Perfect. 11.4. Read for me, Hives.
Listen to Jack talking about what surprised him when he arrived
Arrived.
in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
In Costa Rica. In general, is the positive,
Post.
negative, or neutral about living there?
Okay, let's listen, guys. Pay attention.
11.4.
The first thing that I really noticed when I arrived here was how incredibly friendly the people are. The Ticos, that's what they're called, are much friendlier than people from my home country. They always say buenos dias to you, even if they don't know you. And if something's good, like a beautiful day or a good meal, they say pura vida, which I love. It literally means pure life. But I think it really means things are great, or something like that. One thing that can be difficult, though, their sense of time is completely different from ours. They call it Tico time. If they have an appointment at, let's say, 7 in the evening, they probably leave home at 7 o'clock, so they're always late. Luckily, my school works on what they call British time, so classes start punctually. Another thing that surprised me was the weather. I thought Costa Rica was hot and sunny all the time. That's true in the dry season, and the temperature is about 77 degrees all year round. But in the rainy season, especially in September and October, it rains really heavily for maybe 2 hours a day. Really amazing rain, nothing like at home. Everyone told me that the scenery was beautiful in Costa Rica, but it was even more beautiful than I expected. Incredible animals, birds, trees, and volcanoes. Some of them are active and smoke quietly, and then suddenly there's a big bang and they start erupting. I was very frightened the first time it happened. What else? I thought that life here was going to be very cheap, but in fact, food is very expensive, especially imported food. The only thing that's cheap is fruit, vegetables, and coffee. Wonderful, wonderful coffee. And the fruit and vegetables are very different from what we have at home. One day, I went to a market and I didn't recognize any of the fruit. I like San Jose. I don't feel that it's dangerous, but it probably is. A colleague of mine was in a taxi the other day, and the taxi driver robbed him of his money. And the roads are terrible, especially in the rain. But in general, I love it here.
Esculhambou, esculhambou, esculhambou no final. I love it here. Yes, guys. So what do you think? Do you think he's positive, negative, or neutral about living in Costa Rica?
Neutro.
Neutral?
Yes, no começo ele tava falando coisa boa.
Okay, in the beginning he was talking about positive aspects, yes.
Yes.
And then in the middle it started to get a little bit, he started to get a little bit stressed with that. Okay?
11.4.
11.4. Okay, now guys, I'm going to share my screen here. And let me organize it here because I want you to read this part for me, okay?
Ok.
Now let's go. Start by you, Cummins. Read the first paragraph. Camila reads the first, you reads the second, and then you go. Okay, Dudu?
The first thing that I really noticed when I arrived here was how incredibly friendly the people are.
The ticos, that's what they're called. Are much friendlier than people from my home country.
They always say buenos dias to you, even if they don't know you.
Keep it read, Dudu.
And if something good, like a beautiful day or a good meal, they say pura vida, which I love.
Go, Cummins.
It literally
Literally.
means poor life, but I think it really means things are great or something like that.
Hives.
Things that can be difficult stroke.
Go.
Their sense of time is completely different from ours. They call it tick time.
Good. Dudu?
Bravo.
Bravo, mais com a mão assim, ó, no nariz. Okay, go, Cummins.
If they have an appointment at, let's say, 7 in the evening, they probably leave home at 7 o'clock. So they're always late.
Okay, Hives.
Luckily, my school. What?
Luckily,
my school works on what they call bridge time.
British.
So, bridge.
Okay.
Time. So classes start punctually.
Comes.
Another thing that surprised me was the weather.
Keep going, Comes.
I thought Costa Rica was hot and sunny all the time.
Hips.
That's true in the dry season. And the temperature is about 77.
Okay, 77
degrees our year round.
Degrees, yes?
Degrees.
Eu? But in the rain season, especially in September and October, it rains really heavily for maybe 2 hours a day.
Guys, that's a lot of rain, yes? 2 hours of heavy rain. Do you understand what is heavy rain? Yes, it rains heavily. From pesado, yes? It rains heavily. Okay. Really amazing rain. Nothing like at home. Go, Dudu.
Everyone told me that this scenery was beautiful in Costa Rica, but it was even more beautiful than I expected.
Perfect. Comes.
Incredible animals, birds, trees, and
Volcanoes. Gives.
Incredible animals, birds, trees, and volcanoes.
Okay, but Camila read that part.
Ah, some of them are active and smoke
Quietly.
quietly. And then suddenly there is a big bang and they start
Erupting.
erupting.
Guys, would you like to live in a country where there is volcanoes? I would be afraid. Dudes,
I was very frightened the first time it happened.
go.
What else?
What else? Comes. Ah,
I thought
I thought.
that I thought that life here was going to be very cheap, but in fact, food is very expensive, especially important food.
Go hips.
The only thing that's cheap is fruit,
Vegetables.
eita,
Vegetables.
vegetable, and coffee. Wonderful coffee.
Dudes,
What is it for?
wonderful.
Wonderful coffee?
Wonderful coffee. It's not good coffee. It's not very good coffee. It's
Wonderful.
wonderful.
Ah, okay.
Amazing coffee.
Yes, okay.
Okay, go dudes.
And the fruit and vegetables are very different from what we have at home.
Comes.
One day I went to a market and I didn't
Recognize.
recognize any of the food.
Keep
I
going.
like. Eita.
I like. Yes, it's you comes.
I like
San Jose. Okay, go hips.
I don't feel that it's dangerous, but it's
Sorry, dangerous.
dangerous. But it's probably is.
Okay, everybody repeats for me, guys. Probably.
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 Dudu.
Isso aí lascou.
A colleague of mine.
A colleague of mine was in a taxi the other day, and the taxi driver robbed him of his money.
Okay, comes.
And the roads are terrible, especially in the rain. But in general, I love it here.
Escolheu, yes. But in the end, okay. Can you read for me Hibbs letter B, please? 11.15.
You're going to her 73 here 7384 volts price that
Phrases.
just says. Like in the words. Listen and write the phrase.
The phrases.
Phrase.
Okay, guys, let's go.
11.5.
You have two right now.
1.
How incredibly friendly.
Number one is done. Yes, guys. How incredibly friendly.
Friendly.
Number two.
2.
Things are great.
Things are.
3.
Great.
Things are.
Great.
Great.
Things are great. Yes. Take notes there, please. Write down.
Their sense of time.
Oh, sorry.
3.
Their sense of time.
Their
Sentence.
sense of
Time.
their
Wait,
sense of time.
Oh.
More.
4.
7 in the evening.
7.
Any evening.
7 in the evening. Okay. Did you copy? Another one.
5.
Hot and sunny.
Hot and
Sunny.
sunny. SUNNY. Okay. Sunny.
Yes. Hot.
Hot.
6.
All year round.
All year.
Roads.
All year around.
Around, é mesmo.
Do you understand, guys? This all year around during
Numa volta,
during all this year, okay? During all this year. More?
7,
2 hours a day.
2 hours a day.
A day. Okay? Good. Now, guys, let's go to letter C, please, on the other side. Read for me, please, Camis.
Let's see.
Yes.
Listen to the whole interview again. Then with a partner, complete the sentence.
Okay, guys. In fact, we have listen, and now we just have to complete, okay? So, let's go one by one. The people, or how they call it, the ticos. Let's complete there. They are much...
Eu não lembro decorado, não.
Sorry? Ticos, the people from Costa Rica.
Ah,
They call themselves ticos. Okay?
Ok.
Okay, but let's complete, guys. They are much...
Eu não consigo. Eu não lembro, não.
No,
Só se tiver o texto do lado.
no, friendlier. Repeat for me, guys. Friendlier.
Friendly.
Friendlier.
Friendlier. Okay, number 2, Dudu. Read for me.
Pura vida really means things.
things okay.
Things okay. Yes, you have to complete.
Things. Fulano
Are.
Beltrano.
Things are
Are
great.
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 Go comes.
They are often tarará, for a
Banana,
partner
okay.
because they
Banana,
use
okay, yes.
time.
They're often... Guys, what is
Banana
the...
what?
I don't remember.
Late.
Late.
Read for me comes. They are often late.
They are often late for appointment because they use tickle time.
Okay, the weather to do... Talk now. And pay
The
attention,
weather-
guys, to this pronunciation. The temperature...
The temperature is about country?
No.
Sei lá, só chutei.
7 degrees.
Degree.
Degrees.
Thanks, Hibbs. Next one. Você já começou.
Ixi. In September and October, it's
Rains
really ransom. No.
really heavily. Okay, guys, you understand this part, yes? Rain heavily. Keep going. Comes.
This como é que fala isso? Snow is even more tarará, than he expected.
Than he expected. Perfect, Dudu.
He was, perdão. He was,
Tarará.
banana.
It was you, Dudu, that read this. He was very,
Beautiful.
very frightened. Do you remember, guys?
No.
Very frightened, very scary. Keep reading, Dudu. The first time a volcano.
The first time a volcano erupted.
Perfect. Hives.
The only things you can buy cheaply are
Cheaply
cheaply
are
are no.
Fruit. What else?
Vegetables.
Vegetables and
And I don't.
And
Coffee.
coffee.
Coffee wonderful.
Wonderful coffee.
Wonderful
Yeah.
coffee.
Good. Number 9, dudes.
he really likes the rice.
Huh?
Re-
The coffee too.
So,
oh my God.
Number 10 comes.
He thinks it's probably
The opposite of safe.
dangerous.
Dangerous.
Okay. The roads are
good.
the opposite. The words are terrible. Okay? Now, guys, let's move it to the next part, which is the vocabulary and speaking. About common adverbs, okay? So, Riven is going to ask Dudu and Camila the first question, please. Go, Rives. You ask Dudu and Camis.
Calma.
Dudu and Camis.
Eu vou perguntar para eles, eu não entendi.
You have to ask for them. For example, the first question. Camila, do you think people in your country drive?
Ah, você quer o D.
Pessoal, quero que é dudes?
Letter D.
No, it's number 4, in fact.
Okay. I understand now.
Okay.
Camila, do you think people in your country... Aí tem que falar obrigatoriamente esses aqui, é?
Drive dangerously.
Drive dangerous.
Dangerously.
Dangerous. Eita.
Yes.
Repeat, teacher.
Sorry.
Repeat dangerously.
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 Okay.
Yes, I think.
Yes, I do.
I do, sorry.
Start with
Mama is driving dangerous.
Mama drives dangerously.
Much.
Really?
Crazy driving.
I didn't know. There was a girl yesterday that I met her, and she was really similar to Mama. And oh my God, looked like one of my ex-students. Okay. The same question to Dudu. And then, guys, you have to ask why. Yes, too. Please.
Tudo de novo, velho.
Go, Hibbs. You ask again to Dudu.
Dudu, do you think people in your country speak foreign language fluently?
Sorry? Foreign languages. Remember, there is no G, yes? Foreign. Sorry.
Foreign language.
Foreign from a different countries. From a different country, not from Brazil.
No.
It's for Camila? It's for Camila, Hibbs?
No,
No, Dudu.
No.
Dudu.
They don't speak.
Oh, okay. Dudu, ask the next question to comes.
Do you think people in your country treat thirsty well?
Yes, I think I do.
Okay, yes, I do. Or remember, comes that you can also answer, yes, they do. Because you're talking about if they treat you well. Okay?
Okay.
Guys, did you see that I'm in a new office?
Eu ia perguntar, mas eu fiquei com vergonha.
Oh, meu Deus. Tire sua
Ai, que vergonha, meu Deus.
Não, vai que, tipo, eu estaria em outro lugar, assim, que, sei lá.
No, it's because my apartment has 3 bedrooms, you know? So another bedroom was my office, and then I changed for this one because the lighting is better, and it's much more windy here. And take a look at the view, and I got to see the sky. So it's beautiful. Só que fica sol todo na minha cara, eu fico ceguinho.
Yeah.
Very blind. Good, keep going. Next one,
É,
two hips.
agora com a Rivena. Do you think people in your country work hard?
Tu pulou um.
Tu pulou talk.
I'm sorry.
Talk loudly. Yes, pay attention to the pronunciation. Loudly.
Loudly.
Talk loudly.
Yes. 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 Think people in my country talk loudly.
Loudly, okay. He still comes, the next.
Comes, do you think people in your country work hard?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Next question comes to dudes.
Dudu, do you think people in your country take life serious?
Seriously?
Como é?
Seriously? Seriously? And guys, pay attention that when you are in a conversation and someone says something that it's very different, you can say, seriously? Pay attention to this explanation. Seriously?
Não trava a língua.
Trava a língua. Seriously? Só eu pra tu, Canto. Seriously? Is this a trava-língua? I don't think so. Okay. Answer, please. Or is it to ask? In fact, Camille is gonna ask, yes? Working hard. Yes, people in Brazil working hard. Yes, guys. The only problem is the price of things.
Yes.
Guys, the gasoline is R$7. My God.
Fala não.
Good. Next one. Comes to dudes.
Já foi, já.
Oh, so dudes, two hips.
Do you think people in your country treat people in stores and restaurants politely?
Guys, you remember that polite is the same as educated, yes?
Depends of the restaurants.
Very good, Hivas. Depends on the restaurant.
On the restaurants.
And guys, another thing, if you're going to compare service, I don't like the service here in João Pessoa, you know? In João Pessoa, not only in João Pessoa, in Paraíba in general, I don't think restaurants, I mean, some restaurants, they treat you okay, politely, but some restaurants, this service is very bad, yes. Good, Hivas.
Camila, do you think people in your country dress well?
Dress
well?
Yes, I think. Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Okay, yes, I do. Perfect. Go comes to dudes.
Dudu, what do you think people in your country wait patiently in lines?
What do you think?
Patiently, tipo, patient.
Patiently. Yes, patiently from paciente.
Yes, I do. À medida do possível.
Okay. Guys, let's pay attention to this verb there, okay? Behave. Do you remember what's the meaning of the verb behave?
Passar de
Behave, guys, means comportar-se.
Sabendo?
Okay? So there is an expression, guys, that it's very common. Behave yourself. Se comporte. Behave yourself, okay?
Behave yourself.
Okay, very good. Right? Let's start the new lesson. We still have 10 minutes. Guys, go to 11B and let's take a look at the title of the lesson. What is the title?
Experience or things.
Okay, guys, what do you prefer? Experience or things?
Experience.
Experience. Okay, can you read from me, Hives, on the top of the page, please? Would you like to learn? On the top of the page.
Aqui. Would you like to learn A new language,
Yeah.
Language.
yes. I want to learn Chinese.
Okay, I want to learn Chinese. Guys, let's pay attention there to the definition of bucket list. Repeat for me, bucket list.
Bucket.
Bucket lists.
Okay, can you read for me, comes please, letter A. Read the dictionary.
Read the dictionary definition of a bucket list. Do you have a similar phrase? Phrase
Phrase in your...
in your language?
Okay, read for me the definition of bucket list. Comes.
Bucket list name it. Now a list of things that you want to do before you die.
Okay. Traveling.
Traveling to India is number one on my bucket list.
Okay, guys. What things, guys, do you have on your bucket list? Things that you have to do before you die.
Before Paris.
Sorry?
Paris.
Traveling to Paris. Start with a verb.
Traveling to Paris. Traveling to Fernando de Noronha.
Okay.
Traveling for Maldives.
Traveling to Iceland. It's on my bucket list, guys. Do you remember this country, guys? Iceland?
Iceland.
Iceland?
Traveling to Chile, the mountains.
Chile mountains. Good one, dudes. And you girls, what do you have on your bucket list?
In Brazil, I have very... How do you say? Eu tenho muita vontade de conhecer.
I really want
Pantanal, Mato Grosso.
Okay, I really want to travel to Pantanal.
I really want to travel in Pantanal.
Travel to
Pantanal.
Okay, very good. And you, Camila?
In Brazil?
In the other country, Maldives.
I really want to travel. Hey, let's say the verbs. You know the verbs. I really want to travel to...
I really want to travel
to
Maldives.
Me too.
Your bucket list, Camila.
In Brazil?
Yes, but guys, pay attention. You're talking about bucket list only about trips. Bucket list is things you want to do before you die, not only travel. For example, go skydiving. Jump. You know skydiving? Jumping from an airplane. Not only related to trips. It's things you want to do before you die. For example, kill Bolsonaro. It's on my bucket list as well, okay? But unfortunately, I can't put in my bucket list. Okay, it's action, guys, not necessarily only trips, okay? Things you want to do. For example, it is on my bucket list to have 100 students before I die. Okay? What else?
More money.
It's not about money. It's not about the money. Okay, guys, now let's read that part, please. Letter B. Hibbs, read for me. Read about me.
Read the About Me section of Steve's blog. What does they say about?
Okay, let's read, guys. Start the paragraph, please, Hibbs. About me. You read until vacation visa, and then you go, okay, Dudu? From first until Morocco. And then you finish, Camila, please.
Okay.
Eu até aonde? Calma, que eu me entendi.
You read until vacation visa.
Do lado 05.
Ah, tá, ok. About me. Hi, I'm Steph. I traveled from Germany with a passion for travel, food, and photography.
A passion, yes?
A passion. During my studies, I worked in the Canary Islands and in
Canary Island, there is no S, yes, guys, from the
Canary Islands in the Argentine, and I studied for 2 semesters in the
UK.
UK. After I finished, I decided that I think want to work for the rest of my life. I was 21 and couldn't imagine
Imagine
sitting
sitting, yes.
sitting in an office for the next 4 years or more. So I decided to go to Australia on a working
I
vacation.
decided to go to Australia.
Australia on a working vacation visa.
Perfect. Keep going, dudes.
First, I worked for 6 months in Germany because I need to save some money. I went to Sydney and the end of the 2011. I spent Christmas on the
Yes, Santa.
Santa Kilda Beach in Melbourne. I worked in a restaurant and then I traveled all over Australia in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
É até onde mesmo? Tu fala, viu?
Morocco.
After coming back, I got a job as a project assistant in an IT company, an office job. I was happy to have a routine again, but I spent all my vacations traveling to Thailand, Istanbul, Portugal, Indonesia,
Indonesia.
Chile,
Belize and
Morocco.
go
Someone passed,
Pass.
but finally I realized
Finally.
finally I realized what
Realize it. Realize it. Pass it.
Finally,
And realize it.
and I realized what I wanted to do with my life, at least for now. Living experience is very important to me, more important than work in an office or week to pay for an apartment that I hardly even spend time in.
Hardly ever. Remember, guys, hardly ever. It's almost, remember when you're talking about the levels of things we have always 100%, we have never, and we have a little bit after never, we have hardly ever.
Hardly ever. Spend time in. And to buy things I don't really need. 3 months ago, I left my job. I decided to work in different jobs, sometimes here, sometimes abroad, sometimes as a volunteer, sometimes for money. I have a lot of dreams and I want to make them come true.
Can you see, guys? So this lesson is going to be very interesting because you're going to be discussing about what's the name of that, guys, that we learned. The first word of this new lesson. Bucket list.
Bucket list.
What is abroad?
Abroad in a country, in a different country, internationally. Okay? Okay, guys, let's finish for today.